my name is Kristen Lavery. I'm the Assistant Director of the Leonard Gelfand Center for Service Learning and Outreach at Carnegie Mellon University. And today I have with me a student, a current undergraduate student at CMU, who is studying biophysics and doing research in Dr. Tristram-Nagle's lab.
Hi, my name is Diamond Moody. I'm 20 years old and I'm a senior studying applied physics here at CMU.
And thinking back on your experiences, what subjects interested you most in middle school?
I always really enjoyed math. I think that came mostly from influence from my brother. My brother liked math, and being a younger sibling, you always kind of want to be like your older sibling. Mm-hmm. And so he liked math, so I like math.
How did that really spark your interest? How did that influence you to move on to physics?
My biggest influence was probably like my mom. Mm-hmm. And not necessarily specifically towards math or physics. It was more of her way of living. I kind of wanted to be that way. So my mom's an immigrant from Colombia, and a lot of people told her she couldn't really do the things that she wanted to do, and she didn't let that stop her. She, moved here and, kind of fulfilled her dreams. And that's the type of person I try and be. So in a sense, math and physics aren't really two things that people associate with women or Black people and Hispanic people. But I wanted to prove everyone wrong, and so kind of that drive that my mom had.
So what projects in middle or high school stand out to you even today as highly influential?
I guess there's a lot of things in high school that you don't really think about that are kind of preparing you for research type things. Like a lot of times in high school we do group work and we do a lot of individual work. Both of those things are very, very important to have in a lab, and especially our lab now. There are 3 undergraduates currently working in the same project, and we have to be able to work together, consult with each other and work individually. And that's, I think, certain skills that you really develop in middle and high school without even really thinking about it.
So what are you currently researching in Dr. Tristram-Nagle's lab?
So currently I'm studying antimicrobial peptides. So bacteria are becoming more resistant to traditional antibiotics, but it takes longer for bacteria to become resistant to antimicrobial peptides. So we're studying how they interact with bacteria mimics to try and understand, how they work and how they can be used as alternatives to traditional antibiotics.
So for you, what's the most challenging aspect of this lab research?
I'd say the most challenging part is trying to figure out what it means. So, a lot of what we do is pretty procedural. We, make the sample, take X-ray data, try and analyze it. Mm-hmm. But when you see those results, trying to understand what's actually going on is a very difficult thing to try and do.
So what do you hope at the end of your experience in Dr. Tristram-Nagle's lab to gain, professionally speaking?
I'm learning a lot of things that I don't necessarily learn in the classroom. But one, I guess, really professional thing that you develop is the ability to talk about your research, right? So, how I speak to a child isn't going to be the same way I speak to my professor who teaches physics. It's going to be the same way I speak to, maybe an adult who doesn't really know about physics. But being able to change and, talk about your research is a very important skill that I've gained.
So tell me, do you have any plans for post-graduation?
Well, I'm still deciding whether I want to go to grad school or actually start working. So recently I've become more interested in electronic materials. And so you'd say, oh, Diamond, why are you studying biophysics? That's not the same. But actually they're very, very related. They both fall under a broad class of physics called condensed matter physics. And biophysics is just self-condensed matter physics, but there's a lot of things that use very, very similar techniques that I'm also interested in, so I hope to pursue in the future.
What is the message that you would give to current middle and high school students?
Just try new things. You never know what you're gonna like until you try it, right? So it's okay if you don't feel like you have a passion right now. You like math, but you don't really see where it's going. That's okay. try different things, and you'll find something that you can apply what you like. And if all of your friends think they have it figured out and you don't, that's fine too, because I'm about to graduate. By this time next year, hopefully, I would have graduated from CMU, and at this point, I still don't fully know what I want to do. And that's okay.